Now that we know we're not who we thought we was, it's time to show the impersonators how it's done. And the only way to do that is to be who we say we are. Hmm? Somebody gonna catch that. And rightfully so. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness to the cosmic conscious family and soul tribe. I hope everybody feeling good for no reason at all. Radiating, operating, vibrating, illustrating, and being the best demonstration and the highest version of your best self. You hear me? I'm doing all the above without me going through it. You hear me? Y'all walk with me. I'm feeling good though for no reason at all. And it take practice. You hear me? For no reason at all. You know? Whatever we put in the practice becomes part of our training. And if y'all been around, y'all don't heard me say before, this ain't practice. I'm just using that word. This ain't practice. This training. You hear me? Take your life serious, cause it's your life. You hear me? Take your life serious, cause it's your life. You know? We can't be lazy on this journey. You know, Spirit showing me all kind of things right now. As soon as I sit down, you know, the mind do what the mind do. But it's important, you know, to stay tapped in, tuned in, and turned on with ourselves. You know, it could be hard, you know, or it could be easy. And we old enough to know what it's like to make things hard for ourselves. And in doing so, we don't learn a lot of lessons. We don't had a lot of experiences, and we don't gain a lot of tools. So now we at the easy part. Now we're at the easy part. Executing the lessons. The application of the lessons. How can we apply the knowledge? we in November, you know. I don't know if we still in Scorpio season or not, but it's real. You hear me? Know where if you in astrology, know where your trend is at. Know what your planet's doing, you know. Cause your belief is the power. Somebody gonna catch that. But now we at the easy part. And the easy part is the execution. And the reason that I'm saying is because, and I don't have a problem, I don't have no problem with being asked questions at all. Especially from people who aren't familiar with me. But people who familiar with me, especially personally, ain't got no business still asking me, 20, 30 years later, in some cases, how I do it. How I do this or how I do that. How I do anything. How I do anything when I've been doing it. right in our face. I've been doing it right in my own face. I've been my own demonstration. I've been my own illustration, but I haven't only been my own illustration. I've been an illustration and a demonstration, and a teacher and a sage and a confidant and a son and a brother and an uncle and a father and a friend, and an ally, and all the different parts and characteristics and roles that we all play. I play my part to help others play theirs. But what we're not responsible for is making sure people play their part. For what? So they can resent us? You know? So, I don't know who this for, but on your journey, you're going to have many people ask you how you do this, that, and the other. You know? In case I got anybody wondering the same thing, I could tell you a whole bunch of things. But the only thing I'm led to say this, how I do anything. I just don't let the darkness turn me dark. Don't let the darkness turn you dark. Because I don't know what your experiences going to take you through mentally, psychologically, and emotionally. I don't know what your experiences have already took you through mentally, psychologically, and emotionally. But I can speak to them by telling you this. Don't let the darkness turn you dark. Because I ain't let the darkness turn me dark. That's why I'm here. Don't let the darkness turn you dark. But know that you need your dark side to do it. Just like I did. Gotta raise it up all together. You need your dark side to do it. You know? But don't let the darkness turn you dark. And as long as you're able to do that, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Because most things that we have to worry, we find ourselves worrying about, we ain't got no business worrying about. So we gotta untrain ourselves from that learned behavior, worry. We gotta untrain ourselves from doubt. Because most of us learn that by watching people do that when certain situations, conditions, and circumstances pop up. You know? Yeah. Looking for... It's that time, man. We in November. We got one more for 2025 for the big 9. You know, leaving out of 8 and going into 9, higher spiritual elevation. And, you know, and some of us are already there. You know, we just waiting for this. We just waiting for this here to close on out. We just going through the motions, waiting for this to close on out. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. You know, some of y'all don't. But y'all who know what I'm talking about, those who know what I'm talking about, know, because the work that they don't put in, the work that we don't put in, you know, you can't come over here and not be affected, not be impacted, even if you come once and don't come back, because it's vibration first, it's energy first. Regardless of what you see or regardless of what you hear, it's energy first, vibration first. If you know, you know, you know. But our light is being amplified, you know. You can feel it. If you can feel it, and if you can feel it, that's an excellent sign. And if you can't, it's still an excellent sign. That don't mean you're not being upgraded. You hear me? Yeah, our energy fields are being amplified, and it is noticeable in the energy. it's a good time to put your feet in the dirt. You know, dig. You know, put your toes in the dirt. You know, if you got some in your yard, or go to a park, put your foot in the dirt. You know, a lot of y'all probably sun gaze. You know, it's a good time to get on top of that if you've been slacking. You know, I found myself stargazing at night. You know, which I used to do it a lot. Um, but yeah, I was just led to just tap in and to the quiet noise. You know, but just things like that. You know, ain't no better ain't no better time to be in a contract uh, with yourself. Self love. Self love should be the should be the contract that we agree to, especially during this time. Cause like I said before, everything we do is an expression of our mindset, of our mind state or our mind space. You know, so we need to be tuned in, tapped in, turned on, and aware of what we got running, what type of programs we got running. You know, self-reflection, self-check, check your programs. You know what type of apps you got running. You know, and if you got any old and outdated apps that you don't use no more, you know, it's maybe time to delete those files. You know, yeah. It's things like that. This ain't no I love birds. Some of y'all know that. But this ain't no bird class, man. You know. You can't fly you can't fly right through it, you know. Unfortunately, you know, some hard heads still hard headed. You know. And I was hard headed and stubborn and a lot of other things, but I ain't stay that way. Y'all excuse me. But I ain't stay that way. And for good reason. You hear me? For good reason. You know. Because you gotta go within to shake the universe. And as I said before, I ain't let the darkness turn me dark. And since I've been there before, you know, it's easy to be a light, to assist others that's trying to make their way through their darkness in itself, you know. I've been there before to know. You gotta go within and shake the universe. And for me, that's an honor. So I want to encourage y'all to keep going, keep seeking, keep knowing, and do not give up. You hear me? Do not give up. Do not give up. And if you here, I know you ain't. Cause it take courage. It take courage to be here. Let alone the type of courage that this journey take just to be on it. You hear me? But it take courage to be here. So don't give up, man. You know, do not give up. Cause it's through our it's through our transformation that we have become something no one has ever seen before. Through all that work you've been putting in, you have become something no one has ever seen before. You ain't even ever seen you before. The you that you don't became. You ain't gotta ask me how I know. You hear me? We don't even look the same to ourselves. You heard? So I'm proud of us. You hear me? You hear me? We're on a higher level. you know. And if you haven't already, don't forget to put your 1 in the comment section in representation of yourself. And if you haven't already, don't forget to put your flame in the comment section in representation of yourself, in accordance to your work, not mine. You hear me? Because part of my work is being here doing this. You see, a reflection of whatever work that you're doing on yourself. So it don't matter what you believe in or what you don't. You know, it don't matter what you study or what you don't. You feel me? Because and my assignment and my assignment, what I'm aligned to, I'm gonna speak beyond those things and right to what need to be spoken to. That's why those who rock with me, because they know ain't nobody else doing it like this. You can't find this here on the internet. We ain't gonna deal with the shell, you know. We ain't gonna deal with the skeleton. We're gonna deal with the vital organs, the parts of us that give life, you know, to the living. You heard? Cause we ain't choose to stay in the valley of the shadow of death, you know. So we walked through ourselves and brought all parts to light. You hear me? Walk with me, cause if you don't listen, you're gonna miss it. So I will talk slick for the new family, and salute to the new family. I appreciate the new subscribers, you know. And while it's on my mind, I'm gonna do a giveaway or a raffle or something, you know, between now and for the year out. So y'all stay tuned in and tapped in. And for those that knew, I used to do raffles on a regular, you know. But energy changes, people changes, you know, and we be shifting as we changing. So you know, everything is spirit led. I be guided how I be guided, you know, according to how the people in cooperation with what I'm sent here to do, in accord and in response to the collective, you know. But it's an honor, you know. It's an honor. But yeah, man. I said all that to say I see y'all, man. Keep doing the work. It look good on you. Trust me. You know, I ain't scared. The only difference is I ain't scared to tell you. Everybody you know see it, but they probably won't tell you. They probably won't tell you that. But hey, I ain't scared to tell you it look good on y'all. You hear me? You hear me? Thanks for allowing me to see myself through y'all. That's how I know how good it look on y'all, cause I can see myself through y'all. You know, so I know y'all who appear what y'all see through me. Nothing but self. Don't we look good? Thank you. You hear me? I rock with y'all too. See? Yeah. This little light of ours. You know, your light shine, my light shine, and we shine together. That's a powerful thing. You hear me? Yeah. That's how we break through the illusions. You know, as we continue to detach, you know, as we continue to detach and elevate and rise, that's what it's all about, you know. And sometimes you gotta look beyond the form to see what lies beneath. So don't judge me. In other words, don't judge me prematurely if you haven't already, and then kept coming back and saying, damn, that cat Sawu, he all right. He cool dude. I am. You hear me? I am. But don't get it twisted. You hear me? I'm still a work in process too. But yeah, man, it's all in love. You know, it's all in love. We gonna be serious. We gonna laugh. You know, and all the emotions. You know. Cause that's what we here to do. We here to feel. We here to know What does it feel like to be divine beings in human form? So don't deprive yourself from the opportunity of knowing what it feels like to feel. Because we're witnessing destruction of a disobedient generation. Because they ain't in touch with their heart. They be in touch with what their heads have got them doing. You hear me? So continue to energetically raise y'all energy, you know. Raise your frequency. As you raise your energy, your frequency will be raised. So work on your energy, you know. Don't be the one who didn't stay down, you know. Unreadable, untouchable, and unf-wittable. You hear me? Yeah. And see what happened next. And see what happened next, man. See what happened next. I'm just one to blow the trumpet, you know. I'm just one to blow the trumpet. But with the healed gods and goddesses, please stand up. Cause we need us. I love y'all, man. My name is Sabu. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the shares. Thanks for the comments. Thanks for the questions. Thanks for the donations. Those who donate. Thanks for those who purchase shirts with me. If y'all see, to the new subscribers, y'all see shirts y'all like, get at me. You know, my info is in the description. So forth and so on. If you see something and want it in a different color, that is no problem. And we're gonna keep putting in this work, man. And as I say, I like and see what unfolds. And see what unfolds. You know. Remember, religion for people who scared to go to hell. Spirituality is for those who already been there. You hear me? We do this because we put in the work. And I'm glad to say that again. Religion is for people who scared to go to hell. Spirituality is for those who already been there. And that's why we do the work. Salute to my Cosmic Consciousness family and Soul Tribe, new subscribers, peekaboos, and passerbys. I love y'all. My name is Sawu, and it's been an honor. Till we do it again, be you how you be you.